BoDean 52, how are you folks? I haven't quite figured this out, the 2024 Road Glide here. It has bars that you can turn up easy to make them apes. They have a 117 motor in it, and the bike costs less. What the heck's Harley up to? So I don't know if you guys can see this Corvette in front of me. It is sweet looking, but I'll bet you, yeah, that's what White Lightning's exhaust is gonna sound like soon, baby. I'm just kidding. I do have to say that I'll bet you that Corvette's price didn't go down, and that they didn't put more stuff on it. Let me explain. So I wasn't quite sure how this motorcycle was priced where it is. See, I didn't swear. You guys proud of me? I know PG channel didn't say a word, didn't swear, didn't point my finger, didn't do nothing. That's right. This bike has changed me. Focus, BoDean, focus. So, now, I understand this is not a Road Glide Limited that has all the tour pack and the heated grips and the lowers and all that stuff on it, right? But this bike, I think stock is, I don't know, it's the mid-20s, right? And if you can black it out, you get special color, it's the mid to upper 20s, right? Still a ton of money. But nowadays, it seems like bikes are 32, 35, 40, even non-CVOs. So I'm like, the price, when they came out with the Street Glide 2024 and this bike, I'm like, man, the price seems really competitive and good in comparison. Again, I understand it's expensive. So then I looked at the bike and going, okay, I like the colors and everything else, but what's on it, right? And then I see the cool new infotainment system. Now, yeah, it's new. I know people are saying, wait, it could take a crap. It's electronics. It's going to go bad. Yeah, the glass is half full, folks. The glass is half full. And I'm like, okay, so it's now a 117 in its stock. And the horsepower and torque numbers are the same or a little bit better than if you did a stage 2 on a 114 stock. Now, I am a guy that has done stage kits on my bikes before. I see no reason to do one on this bike. That'll be a whole different video. But now you don't have to do a stage kit on it. It's a little less money, and now you don't have to spend money to upgrade the power on the bike. Of course, you're going to have to do slip-ons, right? But okay. Forget about that, but, we all have to put new bars on our bike. Oh, wait a minute. Guess what? These bars are already on the bike. They already sit higher. These are already turned up about the same height as my apes were. Now, if you follow the channel, you'll know I had those, pointy ones, and I bought this bike so you guys specifically know that this is kind of a curve type thing. So if I get in an accident and I fly up and land, I'm not going to puncture myself. And I wouldn't have done unless some of you guys told me that. So I appreciate your help and the care for my safety. But I am good to go. But my point is this. If you don't have to do bars anymore, and you don't have to really do anything to the motor, of course, you're going to want to put slip-ons on and, maybe do some cosmetic stuff. Because, really, does any human being need more than 130 pounds of torque? Yeah, maybe you younger guys, but us old dudes, nah. Don't need it. Don't need it at all, right? So the price is right or a little less, and Harley's done all this stuff. It doesn't match the MO. In my mind, the MO has always been, Harley suckers, we buy a bike, spend 30 grand on it, spend 15, 20 grand on putting stuff on it. Now, why would they sell a bike for less than that with all the crap on it now? I don't know. So I'm talking to the head mechanic at Capital Harley Davidson in Lansing, Michigan, the best place on the planet to buy a motorcycle from the best people. And I'm like, dude, I don't know what I got to do to it anymore. And he's like, yeah, I know. He's like, you know what? You gotta throw slip-ons on it, right? I'm like, yep. He goes, that's it, dude. And I'm like, well, I'm like, I know. I'm sitting here going, what else would I do? And I'm like, why would Harley do this? And he goes, they are trying to lower the price point and give everybody as much stuff on it so that they can have and sell more volume of bikes. Now, good guy. I think he tunes bikes better than anybody on the planet. I have no idea if he's a marketing specialist or has some sort of backroads idea. Maybe that's just his thoughts. But what else is it? Why would Harley Davidson, knowing their past, do this? I am just not sure. And I'll bet some of those huge YouTubers will call up the Harley folks and ask for me. But you know what? At this point, I'm not sure I really care, because there are deer out. I'm a little protective of my girl right now. I'm not sure why they did it. I don't know if you folks know, or what do you think they're up to? Because if they can't get you to spend all the money on the mods, you know what it is? I got it. Maybe the shirts are $1,000. That's it. Go buy motor clothes from Harley Davidson. Spend $1,000 on one shirt. Nah. And by the way, I think they should pay me to advertise if they really want me to wear their shirts, because that doesn't seem right. Don't get me started on the Harley clothing. I do wear some of it, like their gloves, but other than that, nothing. So let me know, folks, what you think Harley is up to. Am I just flat out missing something? I've spent 30 plus years in the business world, and I can't figure out the reason. So help educate me if you don't mind. You all be safe on there. Thanks for coming along with White Lightning and myself. If you'd like to look at the initial video, if you haven't seen it yet, when I reveal this to the channel and my friends and family, you'll be able to check that out right here. And don't forget to hit subscribe, which is right down there. Big thumbs up helps the channel. If you don't do any of that, that's okay. I appreciate you spending time with me today, talking about motorcycles, talking about Harley Davidson, and just talking about the great sport. And that's what I call it, a sport that we have no matter what kind of motorcycle you ride, that we are all in a community together. That is something special. Be safe out there, folks. Check in, friend. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.